Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Weekly Reads, where I talk about the books that I read in the past week and the ones that I'm reading currently. So basically the thing is that I do have a lot of reading plans that have been made, so do stick till the end of the video to, if you're interested in my reading plans. But let's talk about the books that I finished in the past week. Only one book finished in the past week, and that is 1857 by Vishnu Bhatt Godse, translated by Mrinal Pandey. So basically, this book is about the 1857 mutiny. So if you do not know, 1947 is not 1947 is when India attained independence from the British, but before that, there was a mutiny or a rebellion against the British forces, especially those of the East India Company in India, and there were a lot of kingdoms fighting against Britain. So yeah, that's what this book is about. And what makes this book unique is basically it's the first person account of the mutiny, and I have so many thoughts on this. I actually have a video coming up on this, okay? So do stay tuned for that, because all my thoughts will not be covered in this particular weekly reads. However, I liked it. It's not bad, but yeah, I have so many thoughts regarding it that would be discussed in a future video. But that being said, the next segment is where I talk about the books that I'm reading currently, and this is where I am trying to be this top-notch reader, like the competitive person I am. Currently I'm way through the book that I'm, I think, 22-25%, that's the maximum through most of these books. It is Clara and the Sun by Kazuo Ishiguro. Yes, I started reading the book A Long List, and I decided to start with this book because it's first thing. I've never read Ishiguro in my life, and I've been meaning to read him since a long time. So yeah, this is what I started with, and I am enamored by Ishiguro. I'm telling you this, that I think after this book, I'm going to read all of his other books and be this full-on Kazuo Ishiguro fangirl, because there is something in his writing that just gets these emotions out, right? And I absolutely love it. And this is kind of making me think about a lot of things, and it's kind of making me think about another set of things with respect to the Booker and the long list and stuff like that. But yeah, so far I'm enjoying this. So far it is running towards 5 stars, because there's not a single part in the book till 20-25% that I don't like, okay? Post this, I don't know, maybe my thoughts will change next week. But that being said, the next book that I'm reading currently, and I'm 14% done with it, is the book I'm reading with Ash, Lauren and Paula, and that's this one, A Suitable Boy by Vikram Seth. I was lagging behind, but now I'm trying to pick up pace on this, and this is exactly why I'm reading 3 books currently, because this itself is the size of 2 books, because it has 1400 plus pages. So I'm trying to get through this quickly, and I don't know when will I finish it, but then yeah, I wish to finish this ASAP for sure. So yeah, that's this one. And by the way, I'm liking it so far. So yeah, all you Vikram Seth A Suitable Boy lovers there, hello, hi. Do welcome me to the club once I finish the book. Thank you so much. And the last book, so basically this is a book. So basically, I'm a judge for the BookTube prize this in the finals as well. And as a part of that particular list, I finally opened my plastic wrapped book, the plastic wrapped treasure that I was storing in a bookshelf, and that's this one, Hamnet. It's in pristine condition only because it was wrapped in plastic. Yeah, you see, the book is shining, and also touch wood, because yeah, I don't want to jinx it, but anyway, touch wood. Yeah, so I'm just 2 to 3 pages in, right? And I'm kind of hoping to finish this in the next 10 to 15 days or so. So you will be seeing this in my next weekly reads or next to next weekly reads as well, and then I'll finish it by the end of the month, or however my reading plans go. So yeah, something I'm looking forward to. Something that's well spoken. Also, the last year's women prize. What's wrong with me? Last year's women's prize in fiction winner. Yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, I'm reading 3 books. If you don't know, I generally read 4 books at a time, but like I said, Vikram Seth, I have to like get through Vikram Seth. So yeah, it's 3 books at a time. Now, that being said, let's go on to my reading plans, because this is like kind of the most important part of the video, because I'm doing a lot of stuff. My reading plans have kind of been drafted. Like, I don't like to say set in stone, because it's not actually set in stone, because I'm just an impulsive person. But yeah, with respect to my reading plans, I plan to read. So there are 2 things on my mind, right? The first one, of course, is the BookTube Prize finals, and I'm judging the fiction round, so that's why I'm reading Hamlet currently. Yeah, the point being that I kind of have already read 2 books from the BookTube Prize list, so I do not need to read them anymore. That's nice, but I have 4 books to go, so I'm hoping to finish it in August and September. So that's like the number 1 priority. And the second priority is, of course, the book long list. And of course, I'm not going to read the entire book of long list. I have like 3 to 4 books in mind, including Kazuo Ishiguro's book that I plan to read. So I hope to get those soon. So I'm like kind of trying to alternate things, mismatch things here and there, see what audiobooks can I, book or hold ahead of time in order to ensure that I get the book at a particular period of time, if that makes sense. But that never happens. You guys know, people who use, yeah, anyway, you got my point. But yeah, I'm very excited for this month, especially for this chonky book to get over. I mean, it's, so the thing is that, like, I'm now less intimidated by this, because I know that it's kind of like an easy read. It's like when you go back to the book after a long break, I felt like you may kind of have, like you may have amnesia or short-term memory loss maybe, but once you like get into it, then you remember what happened in the past, and then you kind of like, pick it up from there. So yeah, number 1 aim, finish this book ASAP. So this is back on my radar. And also get through the Booker long list and the BookTube Prize finals soon. So yeah, that's that. So yes, that's it for this weekly reads. Thank you so much for watching. All the yeah, thank you for all the support and all the love, and consider liking, sharing, subscribing, doing the usual, but you don't need to do it if you don't want to do it. Okay, cool. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. I don't know when my next video is going to be, so excited. Bye.